Hi, my name is Pete Keys, and almost 40 years ago I came down to this beach with my Super 8 movie camera and filmed a surf contest, the 1982 Newquay Surf Classic. I cut the film to some music of the day, added a cheesy commentary and screened it just once in a local pub. I made one other surf film in 1983, but then put all my gear in the attic, basically forgot about it, until a few months ago. When I dug out the film, it was still in pretty good condition, so I had it digitized and set about restoring it. The result is now here on YouTube for you to see. The music is new because I couldn't get copyright on the old stuff, but in some ways I actually prefer it. The commentary is virtually the same as the original. I hope you enjoy it, and I would love feedback, particularly if you were there or you can identify any of the unnamed surfers. Finally, if you like this film, check out my second film, the 1983 Europro, featuring big name surfers of the time and some of the local crew on a winter swell. Fistral Beach, Newquay in Cornwall, venue for the 1982 Newquay Surf Classic. Surfing, once the sport of Hawaiian kings, is rapidly taking off in what may at first seem an unlikely setting. It is now estimated there are at least 10,000 surfers riding the waves around the coast of Britain, and here in Newquay on Cornwall's north coast, the first tentative steps towards commercialisation and sponsorship in the sport are being taken. Much has happened 10 years or so ago on the beaches of Australia. Beachwear and surfboard manufacturers are realising the benefits of sponsoring individual surfers to compete in contests, promote their products and win cash prizes. It's not quite Wimbledon or the British Open yet, but it may not be too long before it's possible to earn your living surfing the waves of Europe. This is the Newquay Surf Classic, an event in its second year and offering several £100s in prize money. One of the problems with staging surfing contests is that you can't guarantee the surf, So this one is held over 3 days, which usually means that at least some of the heats will be contested in reasonable conditions. This year the organisers got lucky with pretty good weather and waves for most of the contest. How do you judge a surfer? Well, much like highboard diving or ice skating, there are various moves which can be performed with varying degrees of difficulty. During a heat, the competitor will catch several waves and will be judged on the moves they perform or attempt to perform, and even the length of ride. Sometimes the judges' decisions are called into question, but then there are a few pro tennis players who've been known to question the odd call. You cannot be serious! Let's sit back and watch as the heats progress. On day 2, the sun comes back out and the surfers try out their best moves. Anything could happen.
I can't stop thinking about the time you told me that you were
On the beach, holidaymakers mingle with the competitors. Many of them may not have seen surfing before, but I'm sure that a few of the kids here today will be nagging their dads to hire a surfboard, and who knows, one day they may be taking part in a contest themselves.
And behind him walking up in blue, up smartly right. Alex Junior, Great British Champion, third in the Great British Championship, a member of the Great British team. Those are the two surfers that have just been out there competing. Martin right to centre in the steps area now. Well done, Martin. And I'm going to take a short break for an hour for lunch, and we'll be back to the semi-finals. I shall announce the result of...
By the third day of the contest, the swell has built up until waves of between 6 and 8 feet are rolling in. Once down to the last 8 surfers, the heats are run on a man-on-man or head-to-head basis. The bigger waves give the surfer more opportunity to demonstrate his skills. It's one thing to attempt a 360 on a 3-foot wave, quite another when the wave is overhead and has the power to snap your board in half. The two finalists this year are Nigel Semmons from Newquay and Steve Daniels from Plymouth. Both these surfers have had considerable success in contests over the years, and being in their mid-20s are considered to be at the peak of their careers. A slight cross-shore breeze means that the waves will be bumpy and difficult to ride, so this is no place for faint hearts.
You know, in the spring, things move soft and slow. Make time to grow your wings in June. You'll feel it too, like a heartbreak that won't leave you blue. When the leaves come falling down and the land changes color, though I am not around, you know, we still have each other. You'll hear it on the wind, and you'll see it in the sky, and you'll feel it under your skin. Oh, you know, things will be fine. You know, things will be fine. When the sun falls in December and you feel the light drain within, there's a place where we go